What's up, guys? It's NezReacts, and I'm back with another video, face to face, because I have to talk about this face to face. So today on Bleacher Report and everybody else, in the IWC, and everybody's talking about it, that CM Punk has claimed, allegedly, that he's going to be making an in-ring return, and the biggest company he's been really talking about has been AEW. Now I'm going to tell you, personally, I am excited. Wait. And apparently, Daniel Bryan could be doing the same thing. So I'm also excited about that. And I'm going to tell you what would help, okay? One of my most viewed videos was me explaining why AEW sucks right now. And a lot of people agreed with me. I think I didn't get like one comment that didn't agree with me. Everybody agreed that it's not good. It's all just a whole bunch of flips and tag team and doing all these stuff, and it's just not really something, it's entertaining and you want to see a whole bunch of just acrobatic stuff and whatever, but it's not really pure wrestling. It's fine to have all the flips and stuff. Like in WWE, it's a perfect balance. You have people like Ricochet that do this, which is totally fine. I love it. But AEW just does it too much. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've said this before. I'm not going to continue to talk about that. We're talking about CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. My thing is, right? I'm definitely hyped to see CM Punk coming back and to see Daniel Bryan. He's probably going to change his name back to his actual name, Bryan Danielson, to AEW. Why? Because they're both vets, they're both pure wrestlers, and they both can help the company. Number one, you got two big stars coming back. You already have Aleister Black back there, Malachi Black. But now you have bigger stars, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, literally top two of the biggest names in wrestling today. You'll have a returning CM Punk and a recent Daniel Bryan that just left the company. If he decides, if Daniel Bryan's actually not going to re-sign with WWE. There's rumors he won't be, but anyways, we're talking about if he does. If he doesn't, sorry. If he does not, then having both of them will help AEW so much in ratings, wrestling, viewership, which is the same stuff, and just in total a better company. I mean, think about it, right? Think about this. I've complained about the wrestling. If you have CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, both of them are pure wrestlers and they're entertaining. They know how to put on a show. They can teach people how to wrestle. They can help the other ones, who are younger, can learn from them. So they'll, you learn from the vets so you can have a better wrestling show. The ratings are already going to be high because you have CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Who wouldn't want to watch that? You know what I mean? If they're going to AEW. This is just if. I'm not saying officially that they are. I'm not confirming, like, listen, they are coming, or they might be returning to WWE or going somewhere else. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying if they decide to go to AEW. If they decide to go to AEW, not only will the ratings go up due to the fact that they're there and the viewership because they're there, but it's definitely gonna help out Tony Khan, help him book stuff better. Because we already know Daniel Bryan was able to do that when he was on SmackDown. He knows how to tell a story. CM Punk can do the same thing. CM Punk can teach the younger ones, to have good matches. And you also can have amazing matches with Chris Jericho and have them go against each other because all three of them have, experience with each other and they've all put on great matches with each other. Then you have others that they can help out. Like MJF can go back up to the top. Mo can be higher. Because I love MJF. But, they can definitely help him get to the, the stardom that he can, which would be dope. And just seeing them back in action would just be so fun. Definitely CM Punk, because we all miss CM Punk. If you didn't miss CM Punk, then you're just lying to yourself. Literally every year in the Royal Rumble, Everybody thinks that CM Punk is gonna return. That's literally, and it's funny because we definitely know he won't, but we still have that little percentage and be like, you know what? I'm predicting he's gonna come back in a Rumble, which is true. It's no lie. It's always how it is. But imagine them both coming to AEW. I personally, I would watch AEW every week because they're on it. That would make me interested in AEW because, as I said in another video of how bad AEW is, it's terrible right now. Even though Malachi Black is here now, still terrible. Honestly, in my opinion, I know AEW marks are gonna be like, "Oh wow, you're just hating because they're not like WWE. They're supposed to be a different company." You're right. They were supposed to be a different company, and they're not. You understand? It's just whatever. Anyways, then you have Cody. A lot of people don't like Cody, which is fine. I don't really care. It's everybody has their own opinion. Sometimes I don't even like Cody. It's like a back and forth kind of thing. People don't like Kenny Omega. People love Kenny Omega. A lot of people I know love Kenny Omega. Some days I do, some days I have like a love and hate relationship with Kenny Omega for some odd reason. The Young Bucks as well. They used to be so cool to me, and now it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, having CM Punk return is gonna be insane, and he can have Cult of Personality because WWE does not own that song. He can go to was it Live in Color? I think that's the name of the band. You can go to them and see if he can use it still, which they obviously will be like, yeah, for the most part. So that'll make it even better because I feel like entrance music matter as much as a wrestler. You get what I'm saying? Like, if Aleister Black's theme song is not as good as his WWE theme song, which I'm so accustomed to that I liked, it's just not gonna look good for me. So, yeah, that part. But anyways, we're talking about Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. I keep getting off track about that. This would be so amazing for the company, not just for me, but every wrestling fan out there. They'll love to see CM Punk back. They'll love to see Daniel Bryan on another company. I would like to see Daniel Bryan re-sign with WWE only because he can help out the talent. He doesn't have to wrestle, which is fine. But if he does decide, then it's dope. I'm so happy for both of them. I can't wait to see if they actually go through this. Then again, it's just rumors. It's just rumors. Because we've been through this before. We've been through a wrestler saying that they're going to come back and they have not. Especially CM Punk. He said that many times. So, I want to believe it. But also, guys, take this with a grain of salt. Honestly. I thought about it all day and I'm just like, I can't get too excited. I gotta take this with a grain of salt because if I get too excited, I'm gonna make myself believe that this is happening and then it might not really happen and I'm gonna be devastated about it. So I would keep my expectations low because at the end of the day, anything can happen. He can decide not to. CM Punk can deny everything. Daniel Bryan can deny everything. Daniel Bryan can do whatever. CM Punk may never come back. It's just a whole thing, okay? I'm talking to you as, as a community. We're all in the same community. Obviously, we would all like to see them come back, which I'd be so dope for. We've been waiting for CM Punk to come back and have Bryan Danielson come with him. It'd be even more dope. But for the sake of CM Punk, don't take this as it's official. You know what I mean? Don't take this as, yes, he's coming back, let's go. Because if we do that, we're going to be disappointed if he does not come. It's been a thing like that. It's been like that. So if you keep your expectations, which I'm going to be doing, keep it really low, not even think about it, and he pops up, that makes it even better. You know what I mean? If we're expecting it, it's just like, we already know. And it's not going to be as cool. So I feel like if you keep your expectations low, we'll be fine. Because then, if we're at that time, he can decide not to come. He can decide to come. It's up to him, obviously. It's up to Daniel as well. It's up to them. okay? Do I believe that CM Punk is actually gonna come? Or not even AEW, but just come back to pro wrestling itself? Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little iffy about it. Honestly, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm extremely iffy about it because at the same time, I don't see it happening. I don't know. Something in my gut is just like, yo, this is not gonna happen, Alex. If I'm wrong at the end of the day, then I'm wrong. I don't care. That's fine. I would love to be wrong. At this moment, I would love to be wrong. I usually don't want to be wrong, but at this point in time, I would be fine if I'm wrong. Because I would love to see me be wrong and actually see CM Punk come. And it would be so dope and everybody would be so hype. I'll make a video how hype I am. Like, that would happen. But, guys, let's keep our expectations low. Let's take it with a grain of salt. Let's just keep it as a rumor. Keep it as how it says, how he claims. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, guys, I'm super excited. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's official, like this is gonna happen? Or do you guys think that you guys are iffy about it? Or you guys know it's not gonna happen? Let me know in the comments. That's pretty much all I gotta say for this video. See you guys in my next video. This has been NezReacts, and I love you guys. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. We gotta talk about this.